Please be sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content here at the Madchester Insider. Thank you.
Dramatic body cam footage captures the moment a killer was arrested, wearing just his socks, after he stabbed a love rival. Maurice Jones, 25, had subjected Svetomir Genov, also known as TG, to a violent attack in the middle of the street when TG, 20, was pushing his son in a buggy. Jones has since been jailed for life, following the horrific stabbing, and now police have released video of his arrest, which happened after Jones fled the murder scene and discarded the knife and his trousers. The footage shows armed police detain the 25-year-old murderer in Salisbury, Wiltshire, on August 22nd last year. Jones, from Salisbury, can be seen wearing a black tank top, red shorts, and only socks for footwear. Jones was cuffed by armed officers at the side of the road, moments after TG had died at the nearby scene. Following Jones' life sentence on Friday, TG's family said the dad was adventurous, independent, charming, and had a good soul. Jones appeared in Winchester Crown Court, where he received a life sentence with 30 years minimum after he was convicted of murder and possession of a bladed article. The court heard Svetomir had been walking with his 16-month-old son when he was ambushed by Jones. Jones had confronted the father about a love rival before knifing him. Following sentencing, Svetomir's family said, "It is nearly 1 year since our firstborn, awesome boy was taken from us. It is nearly a year since his life was taken too soon. He was left with no chance to be saved and died tragically after this awful knife attack. His murderer has been found guilty and sentenced, but nothing can change the fact that TG is no longer here. He lives in our hearts and memories, but he is not here. Life is not the same without him. We thought the day we were told of his death was the hardest day of our lives, but it was even harder to see him lying in the coffin, to go to his funeral. There are no words to describe the feeling of seeing your child like this. To bury your child is not right. It is horrible and painful, and it should not happen. Nothing is the same without him. We all loved him so much, and we really hope that he knows that, and knows that we will all look after his little boy. We are so proud of him." Speaking after the verdict, Senior Investigating Officer Detective Chief Inspector Phil Walker said, "Firstly, I'd like to pay tribute to TG's family for the dignified manner in which they have conducted themselves at court, having to hear the horrendous details of their son's murder whilst dealing with their unimaginable loss. I'd also like to thank the local community for the support they gave to the investigation team. Their support following the incident and during the investigation enabled us to secure a quick arrest, as well as the subsequent conviction. Sadly, this is another murder involving the use of a knife. The defendant purposely armed himself with a knife and left the address he was in to confront the victim before launching into a violent, unprovoked attack, ignoring efforts to stop him. TG was simply walking his son back to his mother's address and did not present any danger to anyone. This was a violent assault in a public place, and the defendant has not shown any true remorse for his actions. I'm pleased the jury has dismissed his defense and have found him guilty of TG's murder. My condolences go out to TG's family and friends, and we hope this verdict will give them some comfort at such a difficult time."
So we're going to detain you for a Section 1 place search for weapons, alright? You're not going to arrest you to detain for the purpose of the search. Okay? You match the description, mate, of a bloke that's been involved in an incident close by. Alright, the description we got was a mixed race male with like cornrows wearing a black vest. Alright, so that's why we're stopping to detain you for a search to make sure you've got no weapons, alright? Everything's been audio and visually recorded. On PCE4 from Devices Headquarters. I've told you the grounds to the stop and search. What's your name? Reese, what's your surname, Reese?
John.
Reese Jones.
John.
Reese what?
John.
Okay. Reese.
I have got
Reese.
research you, mate.
Reese, at this moment in time, you're under arrest on suspicion of murder. Do you understand? You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you may later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand that? Okay, good.